Bro, the power of communication.
Yes.
Because we spoke, if I'm not mistaken, it has to be at least 10 months, a year maybe, right?
Yeah.
But very straightforward. I'm like, yo, bro, look, mira, esto y esto. He was like, no le pare, dale.
Absolutely.
And then, like, you know, God's time is perfect.
God's time is perfect. To be honest, it was the name of your podcast that kind of, I was like, oh, shit, that's your podcast.
Live from the MC.
Tigre de Diamond, tú supiste.
That's like home right there, you know what I mean?
Y tú, like, okay, so let's start with that. For those that don't know you, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Herk. I created the show Celebrity Got Tape. I'm from Uptown.
Popping, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. From Uptown, from 160. Born and raised.
Oh, tú eres de la 160 y ahí, esquina Harlem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Born here. My mom's Puerto Rican. My dad's Dominican. You know, so a little bit of Puerto Rican, a little bit of Dominican. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So like, can you tell me what's the brand?
The brand. So pretty much, right? Yeah. So what we do is like we interview, you know, influencers in 2024, like modern day celebrities.
Yes.
So you know, we interview pretty much influencers / celebrities about X-rated topics, and then as they're getting interviewed, they're watching a live X-rated demonstration. AKA a porn scene.
Why go that route? Like,
so
very unique.
Yeah. To be honest, man, it was just a funky idea. I had like at 3 a.m. I called my girl that we wasn't living together at the time, and I said, yo, listen, I got a funky idea. I want to interview people who are famous while they're watching a live porn scene. And she was like, you don't get the fuck off my phone with this bullshit.
She's like, tú no encuentras qué hacer.
So then we did it, we filmed it, and after that, that's it, man. It was, you know, people kept, like, I never intended it for it to be a show.
Yeah.
It was just an interview. And then, like, the comments and the DMs, everybody was like, yo, when's episode 2 coming out? It was episode 2, and I'm like, okay, episode 2. Episode 3, episode 4. You know.
Bro, I'm sure you were getting a lot of engagement from jump.
Yeah, man. Right from the jump, we got pretty good engagement. And then our first page got took down with like 7,000 followers. But I remember we used to have like 7,000 followers, and we used to have like 50,000 people on our page a day.
A day.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, I think
that's crazy engagement.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I think that we got something here. And then from there, off to the races, brother. It's just been off to the races after that, you know, just trying to grow the brand, you know what I'm saying, and get the art form out there, you know what I mean? Because it's the art form, you know, that some people fuck with it. Some people like, what the fuck is this, you know?
It's out there, bro. It's very unique. That's why I say, like, it's a specific niche.
Yeah.
You could definitely say.
For sure. It's definitely a niche. Yeah, it's a niche for sure.
So, bro, tell me a little bit more about like your upbringing. How do you find yourself behind the camera? Is it you filming?
So sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't have no history, like no background in any kind of like theater or filming. Again, it was just a funky idea. I've always been like really confident and just like, kind of like outspoken. And like those who know me, like my best friend, who's been my best friend since like 30-something years, he is not surprised at all that I created this brand. Not at all. You know, so for those who know me, they're like not surprised, but for the most part, regular dude, man, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the Bronx, I grew up in the Heights, I grew up all the bullshit, you know what I mean? Fighting and doing this, doing that, and a knucklehead and not being able to keep a job. And I tell my lady all the time that, you know, Celebrity Got Saved changed my entire life.
Claro.
Yeah.
You're able to do something different, you know?
Yeah. Just, you know, not being able to have to answer to nobody, essentially. I guess that was like, and not saying that I can't listen to orders, but just.
No, I understand corporate America, you know, like, there's no need to explain. I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Bro, so can you tell me about your first episode? How did it come about? How did you make it happen?
So the first episode, when I had the idea, I said, all right, I'm going to start reaching out to people who got a shitload of followers on social media. I probably sent over like 200 DMs, emails.
At that time, how many followers do you have?
0. 0 followers. Yeah, I had 0 followers.
Like, yo, 0 followers. Like, yo, you want to be on my shit? Like, damn, man.
0 followers, and I was like, you know what? The way to get people
Yo, the fucking dream, bro. Like,
it was really like that. And I said, you know what? The way I'm gonna get people in, because I've never really been in the scene like that.
yeah.
I go out here and there, but like I was never like a it guy out there. People know me. It was never that. And I said, all right, the way I'm gonna lure people in is by offering them some money.
Oh, okay, no.
You know, so I definitely, my first guest, her name was Lisa Iris. Shout out to her. She's
Shout outs
amazing.
to Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa. I probably sent her an email, and like 2 weeks after, I remember I woke up and I had an email from Lisa Iris, and her exact words, she was like, "Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it." And I was like, "Fucking, let's do it."
Bro, what was your fucking pitch?
I just said, "Hey, exactly that. Exactly what I told you."
Yo, here's some money. Like,
Yeah, I said, "Listen, look,
like,
you want to
man.
get interviewed while people having sex?" Little did I know that she's also in the adult scene too. In her tape, she did.
Oh, so you didn't even know that?
Not at all. I had no idea who she was at all. None at all. I just reached out. She had 2 million followers.
You're just playing a numbers game.
I just shot my shot. I said, "Fuck it. She got
numbers
2 million. I'm gonna." And then we shot that first tape, and then I couldn't drop it for like 10 months. I had to get approval on the website from like Visa, MasterCard,
Hold
American
up.
Express,
These people have fucking labels behind them.
Well, it was more
that won't release the video.
Yeah, well, no. It was boring stuff. It was more like the people who process my credit card payments. So I first started with PayPal, and then PayPal blocked me because they were like, "You can't sell these kind of videos on our platform.
You can't sell podcasts. Like, what the fuck? But you can sell
you can't sell nothing that has, I guess, X-rated."
Oh,
right.
okay. My fault.
So once they blocked me,
yeah,
I found this other company, and it took me like 10 months to get approved. So for a while, I had made money.
What year is this?
This is 2019.
19. Okay.
2019. Yep. Just 2019, and then from the first tape on, it just kind of been like a whole. It just hasn't stopped. You know what I mean?
So Lisa was the one being interviewed.
Correct.
How do you make the other match?
What do you mean, like the people who are?
Yeah. Like, how does that happen? Same way, same approach?
Same approach, a little bit of an easier approach because this is already what they do.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was approaching regular people who I don't, I went to like this website, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called sexyjobs.com. And I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just.
That's where the marketing. That's where the marketing happens. That's where the ads. You post your ads.
It's like a Craigslist for
adult industry, yeah, entertainment.
And I found that through a Google search because I tried to first search on Craigslist, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go under the massage section. Let me see if anybody's, because I don't know no porn stars. I don't, So then I found Sexy Jobs, and I got in contact with somebody. She said, "Fuck it, let's do it." And anybody, even the porn stars, they were like, "Wait, I'm gonna have sex while somebody's getting interviewed." So it was kind of like a shock to any, like that first group of people. They were just like, it was new to them. It was new to me. We were all just swinging for the fences, and it just worked.
It's that pitch, bro. I feel like it's still like refreshing to this day.
Yeah,
you don't expect it. You turn on this video and you're like, "Espérate, ¿qué es lo que está pasando aquí?"
Yeah. It definitely has that kind of effect that it slaps you every time.
Bro, so that's how the first video come about, and then you just keep filming because it's working, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, look, we just kept getting subscribers, and we just kept the people kept the engine going. Like if there wasn't no money being made, I would have probably not made another tape after that first one.
Yeah,
but just right away, people just people really like the content, people like the art form, and just kept subscribing, and they stay subscribed, which was the most important part.
Bro, so real quick, so you have no clue how to edit. Or you do?
I mean, now I do. Now I have a little bit. But nothing at like a master level a very basic level still.
What do you use to edit?
When I've edited, I've used stuff like, basic stuff like maybe like iMovie, or I've used,
Get it done, bro. iMovie?
Yeah, very simple, very basic.
Everybody starts in iMovie.
Now when I have somebody else edit it, they use whatever editing. I just kind of have a phone call with them, let them know what I, want on the video, and they take it from there. So,
Yeah, bro. So you're, and like, how about your camera skills?
My camera skills.
Your camera skills, or you or tampoco?
Tampoco again.
Tampoco.
Again, listen, look. They're nothing. They're
Yo,
nothing.
shots.
Yeah, no, yeah. They're nothing crazy. They're very basic.
Yeah, straightforward. Like, you know.
They're very basic. I'm very, you know, I'm not the guy you want to hire to record anything for you, you know, because that's not my specialty, you know.
But it's your content.
Yeah, like I can record my
like,
content.
Yeah.
I can record my stuff. I got a flow from my stuff. But like anybody else's, I'm not, you know, fucking hire somebody who knows what they're doing, you know.
Yo, same here, bro. Like, niggas like, yo,
you got a great setup here, though, man. This is awesome.
You should be charging to like edit these movies. I'm like, bro, do you know how tedious fucking editing is? Especially a movie where you got multiple scenes and all this crazy shit, nigga. It'll take you over a year to do some shit.
And that's where the real magic happens at. That's where the real time goes into. Because filming, we film this in a couple minutes. Is the editing, you know what I mean? That takes most of the time, you know. So
you filmed the scene.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Bro, so tú eres un tiger de los heights, entonces. Tigre,
right from the heights.
Ya tú supiste.
Right from the heights, bro.
What years are we talking about? Like, how old are you? My fault.
I'm 35.
You're 35.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I'm talking about. He was outside. He said.
No, pero que 35, that's not, you know?
He just kept me, oh, shit, damn. No.
No, not even. I'm talking about like, bro, I thought you was a little bit older, actually,
Okay.
just to be honest.
Okay, yeah. Fuck, I don't know, it's a good thing.
No, not in a bad way. Just because of like wisdom and shit like that. Because like a lot of people, you know, like as a creator, it's very hard for you to lock in on a vision.
Yeah, for sure.
What's been one of like your biggest challenges with the brand?
That's a great question, man. There's a lot of challenges with the brand.
A lot.
Yeah, just because it's still a brand new art form. People still don't, you know what I mean? But I think overall the biggest challenge is good question. There's a
Take
few.
your time, bro. We're not in a rush. You decide. You always edit it.
Listen, look,
Date un trago de la cerveza también.
No.
Take your time.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure. I appreciate that.
Lo que tenemos es como 14 minutos.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking, you know what? To be honest, one of the biggest, I guess, hurdles is getting the subscribers to understand that not everybody on the show is gonna come on and do something X-rated.
Yo, so the subscribers te atacan, di que loco, pero dime.
Yeah, bro. I've never gotten a death threat, but like the level right below a death threat. Yeah, bro. Like people came at my life, bro.
Yo, los tigres así.
Yeah, man. They came at me, and I'm like, damn. I don't know if it was a good thing or like the moment that I forgot which tape it was that first guest decided to get involved, but that just changed the game for us. I don't know. Again, I mean, I guess in a good way because people like it. But now every tape that we drop, they
expect that.
Oh,
you expect that fire.
People, yeah, like they expect. I'm like, yo, listen, look, not everybody's gonna do that, you know.
Loco, pero dime qué fue.
I'm like, yo, so el día que tenemos una persona famosa de verdad, que you think that they gonna fucking J-Lo's gonna come out here and get sucked? Eso no va a pasar. You know what I mean?
Dije yo vi el podcast por hora y media, loco, y dime, nah.
Yeah, bro. People, they be having me. They be, you know, on it, man. And I'm like, listen, look, not everybody's gonna do it, you know. So,
bro, when you say your subscribers, what's your main subscription?
What do you mean? Like, what's the
like? Is it like OnlyFans or like do you have other sources of subscriptions?
So it's not an OnlyFans. We never had an OnlyFans.
Oh shit! Okay,
it's
my
our
fault.
own website. It's like a proprietary website, and we have our own credit card system. So we don't got to break bread with nobody except for the government.
Yo, bars. Nah, that ass. Shout outs to my boy ARP because he was telling me the same shit. He's like, yo, why you don't have the podcast on just like a website? I'm like, bueno, P. I'm trying to see what them Google ads feel like.
Google ads feel like.
You know,
Absolutely.
and then we take it from there. But 100%. I guess in your situation, like you didn't have that option.
Yeah, I didn't really have. Well, no, I did have the OnlyFans option, but I remember from the jump, I just said, fuck that. I'm gonna make my own website, and I had the ability to. Like, I had somebody who knew how to do it, and then I'm like, nobody knows this kind of art form anyway. So whether I promote it on OnlyFans, it don't matter where I send them to. I'm gonna promote it still on social media. So whether I have an OnlyFans or I have my own thing, I'm still gonna promote on Instagram. I'm still gonna promote on Twitter. I'm still gonna promote on TikTok, whatever. So I felt like it never really mattered where that link led them to. OnlyFans, cool. Then I gotta give them 20%, or I could just guide them to my website.
So I thought it was like 30 for OnlyFans.
I think it's 20. I know then it was 20. Yeah, but you got girls like I got.
But still, nonetheless, nigga, I thought 2%. Nah.
Yeah, because why you gotta keep my bread? You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to split that 2%.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep mine.
Especially if I have the option to not to,
Exactly. So, and I recommend that to anybody. Like anybody who got who has something that, like for example, like you, brother, you have a great following. You have you post consistently. You have good engagement, bro. You could take all of that to your own private website and gotta, absolutely maximize on Google Ads and use the platform that already works. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely guide them to your platform too,
Yo, and how does that work? My fault, I haven't checked out the website. So like you're selling the videos?
So we sell a subscription.
A subscription. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So people just subscribe and they get access to the entire library. So they pay $14.99 and they get access to the entire library.
Yo, visionaries out here. Let me get you some shots, bro. Claro, loco, porque at the end of the day, like, when you're really talking about it, like, and you're making it happen, then and it is what it is. Like, you're not breaking with OnlyFans. Like, everything's coming to you. All the traffic's coming to you, and
100%.
Boss moves.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Bro, real quick, how do you link up with Makana Man? Shout out to Makana Man too, yo.
Shout out to Makana Man. That's my guy.
Yeah.
He was. I think this is public information, so I'm gonna say it. I know that he was locked up. I think it is because I've seen it on blogs before. He was locked up. I sent him a DM, and he hit me back 4 months later. The day that he came home, he hit me up. He said, "Yo, bro, I just literally got access to this phone like 10 minutes ago."
Because I'm outside.
And he hit me right away. And I already knew who he was from just, he was already that guy. And we linked it from
the legend, Makana Man, nigga.
Super legend. Living legend. And ever since that, bro, I mean, right now, Makana has with us, we got like 80 videos that we done already. Makana's done like
80.
40. Yeah. Makana's done like 40 videos for us. 30 to, just to keep it, probably like 30 videos he's done for us.
Well, 30 diablos, tigre.
He's gotten a lot of pussy on the tape.
Bro, not only that, everywhere, nigga. Makana Man's been in the game for like
15 years.
For like 15, 20 years and shit. I was like, yo, this nigga.
I think arguably, and because I've told him this too, I'm like, he might be the biggest Dominican porn star in the world.
I would say so.
Yeah, for sure. Males, I think he's number one.
My boy really getting it slinging out here, bro.
My boy's out here.
Like, how many slinging. Dominicans could say that? They could leave, man.
Funny guy, man. I fucking love him. Awesome people, man.
So, since what you do is so unique, right?
Right.
Why not go the other route of just shooting content? And wouldn't that be more profitable at a higher rate? Or you rather choose to stick to like your very unique style of approach?
So you're saying like maybe just do regular interviews without the X-rated part?
Well, why not separate the two?
Oh, why not? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I've never had like a real passion to do porn. To be honest.
But for interviewing, yes.
But for interviewing and what we do with the tape, yeah. But to just like shoot porn and maybe because I got kids, man, and I'm just like, at least this right here one day when they get older, they'll be like, okay, no, Pop's created something pretty dope versus another porn website. Not that I'm not against. Listen, shout out to anybody who does that. But that's just not me. I wasn't really fucking with it just to shoot porn. I don't think my girl. I think my girl
wouldn't approve.
Like just to tell her, yo, babe, I'm just gonna start shooting porn.
But the podcast is okay.
The Pass it. And you know what? I'm lying because my girl's super cool, man. So maybe I would have just.
Shout outs to her.
Shout out to her, man.
Shots for her.
Shout out to her, man. She's been to a couple tapes too.
What?
She's
yeah?
She's
been interviewed?
No. But she's been like there, you know, assisting me, making sure that everything is right. Like whenever she's gone to set, she's like, you know,
supporting what you're doing.
Yeah, kind of like running it, you know, but subtly, like very subtle. She's very subtle with it. She's not over aggressive. She just, you know.
Yo, shout out. We need more women like that in the world.
Absolutely. 100%.
More shots. Bro, okay, so so what does the future hold for you? Like right now, bro, like I feel like it's very unique. It's an amazing experience.
Right.
Your approach is working, like the dots are connecting.
Yeah.
What's next for the brand?
So I don't know, but we've recently introduced a new character to our brand called the Naked Anchor.
Naked Anchor.
The Naked Anchor, yeah. So she's pretty much going to be like a reporter for the brand. And essentially one of her main jobs is to like hit the streets, just ask people, you know, just regular people in the street, ask them some, you know, pretty intimate questions.
How you spit on the dick? Hot tour.
There you go, yeah. Hot tour. Yes. Hot tour. And then at the end of the questioning, she opens up her trench coat and shows them that she's naked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Diablo. That's
so,
all.
You know, yeah, like without saying too much, just with her.
Bro, talk about a reaction video.
You see that, right? You see
I see the vision, man. I see the vision.
That, right? So yeah, so with her, she's you know, we're gonna try to catapult her to like the forefront of the brand as far as like, you know, pretty much everything goes through the Naked Anchor, and you know, but there's a lot in store, man. There's, you know,
it's almost like shows, a host to the show.
You know what I mean? Because I'm the host, but I'm not really the face. She's like the host and the face. You know what I mean? Because I don't really show face on the brand. This is one of the few times I'm ever showing face.
No, shout outs to you, bro. Because that's one thing I was gonna ask you. I'm like, bro, because we could have done just audio too.
No,
I believe like podcasts should be just audio.
I mean, they started out. Yeah, it's funny because my girl, she was like, "Babe, is it just audio?" I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, they got visuals. They got
podcast should, you know. That's just me. That's just me. But everybody
when did podcasts
prefers
turn visual
with the hits, bro.
Right.
With like Instagram and shit like that.
Okay.
You start a just audio journey. How exactly do you promote? Have you ever seen a video heard a song that's like, okay, but once you see the video to the song,
like it hits more?
Yeah, like it really slaps.
It really slaps, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes sense.
I feel like that's where we come in.
Absolutely, man. Especially like, you know, with somebody like y'all, like I've seen a bunch of like your interviews, is, you know, it's always fun. And like y'all vibe is really good, you know what I mean? Like the vibe is always
feng shui, man. I can't stress it enough. I'm like, yo, feng shui.
Yeah, man, and keep being that way, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the way to be, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Very inviting, man, for sure, brother.
Bro, shout outs to you once again. From 160, you know, from right here from
the town, man.
From the town, man. Otro dominicano metiendo mano. Shout outs to Happy Monkey too. They just opened their store too. I don't know if you know about that.
Happy Monkey, I've heard of that. They're a clothing brand, right?
No. Yes. Amongst their many ventures,
right?
They just opened the first legal cannabis dispensary right here in Dyckman, like legally, you know, owned by Dominicans. So shout outs to them too. Shout outs to you doing your thing too. Absolutely. Like, you know, we want to big up everybody that's putting in that work. Señores, have the vision and put in that work.
Yeah, and it don't matter how crazy the idea is, bro. Just dollar, man. That shit does not matter how crazy the idea is, man. If you got passion for it, just that's literally what it takes. It's not about you being like a genius or, bro. The people who made it are the people who just didn't stop. That's it. You know.
That's facts.
People who made it, the people who didn't stop. You know.
Give me the three worst people that you had to work with, or is that too much? Or give me the three best. All right, let's do it. What are the three best guests that you've had on the pod?
Listen, every guest has been great. I fuck with every guest who's ever come on my show because they're giving my brand an opportunity. You know, so I shout out to everybody. You know. Some people react different to what's gonna go down, so their tape is great. I try to make everybody feel comfortable, but it's some of them are a little bit more straight to the point. They don't, they're not trying to like derail much.
They don't go with the flow of the podcast.
No.
Like,
Everybody goes with the flow because I try to speak to people in a way where it's like, listen, look, once I get that energy from you that you're kind of like reserving, I'm gonna need to like kind of like break through you. I slow the pace down a lot, but everybody's been great who I worked with, man. Everybody. Yeah, man. Everybody's been great, man. I fuck with everybody.
Let me switch it around a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the guest that's made the most impact to your brand?
The guest that's made the most impact. That's a good question.
Like when you dropped that, it was like, oh shit.
And when you say impact, you mean like a total like like people subscribing, or like social media, or just everything, right? Everything.
Well, I would say everything, but also if you want to just break it down to like monetizational wise, because at the end of the day, that's what we're in it for. Like everybody has to eat. Up to you, bro. But nonetheless, I feel like it will go hand in hand with whoever it is.
Absolutely. Sometimes, like, okay, for example, our first real big tape that went like kind of viral, was Queen Pearl. Queen Pearl's one of she has like a black dress on in the tape. She has like short hair. Something about that tape, her energy, she came with that really good energy that day. The vibe was just clicking. That was a really good tape for us. So that's one of like our throwback tapes that I like, so I'll pretty much give you two. The one that recently, Lexi Blow. Lexi Blow was a great fucking tape.
Yeah.
The vibe was good, the energy was good, The results for every tape is always good. Hers and along, she's in that list where, they just, for some reason, like the hype it took a while to like die down. Even like Apocalypsis, our latest tape, which is a part 2. Like if you look at, like, I open up my Instagram, I'm still, if I don't open it for 2 hours, it'll say 99 plus.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Likes, followers from that same video, and that video dropped now. It's been like 2 weeks, So I guess it just all depends on like how much effort that person. And granted, every guest, they all have their own following, they all got their. But I guess it's just like anything else. Like some people, just go harder in their craft than others, and it just creates more of a momentum, and that helps us out. Because if you popping, it helps us out.
But okay, yeah. Like if you have the following, of course, yeah. But you're saying like, bring the feng shui. Be ready to partake in a podcast because like that should be obvious things. But at the end of the day, it's like, hold up. Están matando ahí atrás. Ahí sale Makana Man. Será yo.
No, oye, Makana Man has put a couple of people to do the double take, and they're like, I gotta take a drink. You know what I'm saying? And Makana's great, man, because he comes with that really relaxed, cool, chilled energy, not overpowering.
And I'm sure y'all clear, porque como los tigres de aquí. ¿Tú supiste?
He's from right there. He's from right here. He's from Uptown. He's from.
That man, I was like, yo, dime, ¿qué lo que tú supiste?
That's my guy, man. De lo mío. That's my brother, man, for sure. We made a lot of money together.
What would you say is the most difficult to get the artists? Oh no, you say you go with influencers, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've gotten anybody. When I say influencer, again, I said that's why I said I feel like an influencer is a modern day celebrity.
Yeah,
because Jay-Z's an influencer, right? He influences people. He's more than he's an artist.
I mean, I would say more than influence. This dude's calling the
right. I get what you're saying, but when I say influencers, just anybody who's famous has influence for like the most part. You know what I mean? Like Claro, I feel like the term now influencer, that's like a job title, like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as I consider anybody who's, even if you're a celebrity and you're also an influencer of some type.
So, like, more or less, what would be your ideal guest? Is just somebody that just have like a ton of subscriptions, or somebody within the market?
My ideal guest, brother, is just anybody who has influence.
Yeah, there you go.
Anybody
okay,
who
yes.
has influence. So if you have a
The
shitload
numbers
of
game.
influence, and you got and people want to see you, I know that with our art form, we're gonna combine your influence with our art form, and it's gonna be a fucking bomba every time. So as long as you got good influence, you could be we've had rappers, we've had, Instagram models, we've had people on TV, on reality TV, bottle service girls, So it just, as long as you have influence, and of course you're 18 and over,
18 and over.
you can come onto the show.
You come on to the show.
Absolutely.
¿Tú has hecho episodios nada más en español?
Claro que sí. Ahora mismo yo terminé basically from like a run in DR, que yo comenzamos con Químico Ultra Mega, después hicimos Black Tone.
Oh, shit, espérate. Yo sabía que se me estaba olvidando algo. Yo te quería preguntar de eso. Y great que we make the transition to Spanish, porque estoy tratando de meterle vaina para RD. Tú supiste, so I'll make a nice little shit with this pause. Bro, so háblame del episodio que tú hiciste en Santo Domingo, que lo estaba viendo con Químico Ultra Mega.
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí, yo. So, ese episodio con Químico fue a total movie. El tigre, bro, súper chévere, súper cool.
¿De la capital?
He is from de la capital, sí. ¿De qué barrio exactamente? Yo no sé, pero yo sé que era de la capital. ¿Sabes? Vino con su equipo, con 10 tigres, todito súper cool.
¿Y tú, Mola? ¿De dónde tú eres de allá?
De allá, bueno, la familia mía original es de San Cristóbal.
Ok, shout out to San Cristóbal, de los míos allá.
¿Me entiendes? San Cristóbal and also Yamasá.
Yamasá, ¿y dónde es eso, loco?
Eso está botado, eso como por la basílica.
Como yo nunca había escuchado de Yamasá.
Eso para allá, lejísimo, bro. Eso that's super south. Yeah.
Como yo nunca había escuchado de Yamasá, ¿dónde queda eso?
Eso está en el sur. Pero no, bro, el de Químico, bro, fue a super movie, man. Super cool. I had la Mami Gianni, ella fue la que le hizo la entrevista a él.
Mami Gianni, ok, porque ya tú la tienes trabajando a Mami Gianni.
Sí, porque lo que yo hago es que, ¿sabes? A mí no me importa, yo le hago la entrevista a los tigres también, pero para que el flow fluya más mejor, yo siempre, para los tigres, yo siempre tengo una mujer que le haga la pregunta.
Ayuda con el feng shui.
Exactamente.
Es lo que yo le digo a los tigres. Yo, esa palabrita...
Esa palabrita, I like that, bro.
Tú supiste. Oye.
El feng shui. We've had, without saying no names, but we've definitely, we got some information on some real big famous people that you'll be like, whoa.
Information as to...
Just some info. It's funny because I told you, I was like, I won't, we signed paperwork behind it, but there's people that that are big A-listers that I could tell you some stories that you'll be like, no fucking way. Big, all I gotta, just by saying their name, you'll be like, oh my God, these are people that the whole world knows. But as far as one of the craziest shit that ever happened on the tape, this happened probably the second year. So I hired this young lady to be Amy was there. I hired her to be a talent. Everything was fine. She was getting ready. We was about to start filming. We start filming. And in the middle of us filming, she gets up and she says, what the fuck am I doing here? Who the fuck are all of you guys?
What?
What the fuck am I doing here? That tape was supposed to be, you heard of a young lady named Uptown Jenny?
Fab shouts her out on the song, right?
Yeah, Fab shouts her out. Yeah, so we had Uptown Jenny. Shout out to her. We never shot her tape. It never got shot just because...
That that happened when you were filming with her.
I had booked Uptown Jenny. She was a super cool sport about it. She was a doll. She was not mad about it. But yeah, it was like if the most strangest shit I've ever experienced. She was there. She was fine. The girl, she was ready. Okay, I'm locked in. Said, she got prepared and everything. I mean, we was on set. By the time we started filming, we was on set for 2 hours already.
2 hours?
So she was it was, and then maybe 5 minutes into it, right when, because usually every interview will start it out for 5-10 minutes, and then And then at some point you'll see in the background the entertainers enter the shot. So right when they enter the shot, she said, "What the fuck am I doing here? Who are you people? What the fuck is this?" I hadn't paid her yet. So I was like, "Oh yeah, if I would have paid her before and then she would have done some local shit, maybe she," but I didn't pay her. So it's not like, because I pay people afterwards. We got to film first and then you get paid. And yeah, brother, that might have been the wildest. That was like, a bunch of wild, but that right there was like weird wild, because I'm like, it paid out there, what? Like, it was to the point that I was like, listen, it's totally fine. You grab yourself and go. I'm not about to catch no case here where you say, yo, who's, like, she was.
No,
she was
yeah,
on some,
of course.
she was on some
Cualquiera,
shit.
bro.
And I was super tight.
What?
That tape was going to be amazing. Uptown Jenny had the super great vibe. The male talent was super cool. I had a big videographer who's a good friend of mine who pulled up that day. It was like a great location.
So the episode went to.
Oh, we never shot it. Yeah, it never got shot.
Oh, hold on. Didn't you say you were 2 hours into filming?
No. So, excuse me. No, meaning that we were 2 hours on set.
So, 2 hours on set.
So 2 hours on set, getting ready, waiting for people to get there, yada, yada, yada. So by the time we were going to start filming, it was already 2 hours since we were on set. And she was there for those 2 hours, which is why I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What are you, like, right when we were filming, she was like, what is going on? Who are you people? What the fuck is this? And I was like, yeah, you could take yourself and you could exit like nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need this right here.
Nah, yeah, that shit is weird. Like, implicating, like, no te trajo ningún rebote, though.
Yeah, like,
gracias a Dios.
Exactamente. That's the feeling that I'm like, espérate.
Gracias a Dios, no trajo ningún rebote, but amén.
I don't remember, but I feel like she didn't throw the word like, what are you guys doing to me? She ain't, but I felt like if I would have kept her there longer, she would have went down like that route where like,
claro, uno no tenga eso, uno lo que está trabajando y vaina.
They go to the door. And I still wasn't rude to her. I was still kind to her,
I mean, it fucking sucks, though, because, like, you're wasting everybody's fucking time because you can't hold your shit.
And that would have been
pero imagínate. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Sometimes, you got to hold the L's, and it is what it is.
Heard you.
Yeah, Papa.
Bro, so, like, to close it out, bro, like, go ahead, give out, like, your Instagram and then, well, your website, I would say. Mm-hmm. And also, like, what do you want people to take from this interview and the future for your brand?
Absolutely, man. So you can find all Celebrity Got Saved content at celebritygotSaved.com. On social media, on all platforms, we're at Celeb Guest Tape. And no, listen, look, what I really want people to take from this interview is to understand that this art form is here to stay. I hope people enjoy it. And just know that we're going to do all our efforts to make Celebrity Guest Tape the next socially accepted adult entertainment brand. So I hope people, are ready for that. And
shots. You know
what I mean? Stay tuned, man. A lot coming.
Yo, Celebrity Guest Tape, Dyckman Podcast.
Shout out to the Dyckman Podcast.
Stop fucking playing with us.
Boys from Uptown, Los Tigres de la Zona, lit, activo.
Tu supiste, stop fucking playing with us.
Live from the MC. Live from the MC.